How's it going, everybody? You know who it is. My name is Sanwoo, and in today's video we are gonna make a beat on the OPZ. Let's get right into it. Bang bang. And what better way to start than with a nice sample? Let's put a few chops down. And maybe pitch the sample up 1 octave and add a few more slices. Let's use this one first. Put it here and shift it to the right. I'll copy that over there, and now this one. And let's have a listen. And in order to lower the volume of the higher pitched ones, I'm going to use the velocity step component. And now let's move on to our drums, starting with the hi-hat. Today I'm going to try to make the hi-hat a little more interesting, but as always, we still start with a very simple pattern. Let's start with this hi-hat and add this one, but at a lower velocity, and copy it over a few times. This is what it sounds like so far. Now let's spice it up a little. First, let's shift this one to the right, this one a little less, this one a little more again, this one a little less. So the whole thing has a little more swing like this. And now let's add more of this hi-hat, but at a lower velocity. So I'll put it here and use the velocity step component, set it to 3. And now I'm going to start copying this. And it sounds like this. Let's add some more things, like the multiplier step component, maybe here as well. And again, let's shift a few of them. And that should be it. Actually, before I forget, let's introduce some panning and some effects. First, a little bit of LFO panning. And now just a tiny bit of reverb. Yeah, I think that sounds all right. Now we can move on to the snare drum. And for my snare, I'm going to use this rim shot here. Put it there, shift it to the right, and copy it over here. And I'm going to layer this one with a clap. And it sounds like this. I am not noticing the clap a lot. That's probably because they're playing exactly at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the clap play slightly after the rim shot by using the multiplier step component and number 9, which means that every note that's on the step will be played slightly one after the other, and it sounds like this. So you can much better hear what is going on the step, and it also gives it a looser feel because not everything is hitting perfectly on time. Maybe we also add a little bit of reverb to it. Yeah, that's good enough. And now the kick drum. And the kick drum pattern is going to be super simple. Shift this one to the left, make this one a tiny bit more quiet, and that's it. All right, let's move on to the bass line next. And the bass line goes like this, very simple. This one, I'm going to use this step component again, so both notes are played one after the other. Now let's make everything a little bit longer. And have a listen. Right, that's good enough for now. Let's move on to the chords. Here we got this sampled piano sound. And I'm gonna add some LFO. So it swooshes around your ears a little bit of delay as well. And a whole lot of reverb. And maybe filter it, because we don't need the low end. Yeah, that's good. And now just let's play one chord to emphasize the beginning of the bar. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Now let's move on to the lead track. And on the lead track, I'm using my vocals again. Let's add a little bit of delay to that. Much better. And we're going to record them live. Sounds good enough. Maybe I'll change it later. I don't know yet. But anyway, let's move on to the arpeggiator track. And here we're going to play one single note. And I'm going to copy this stuff over. Actually, this one can play longer. And that's it. Simple as that. One last track left, which is the tape track. And in order to make it easier to hear what's going on, I'm going to mute all these tracks and leave only the drums, which are the tracks that are actually feeding audio into the tape track right now, and put down a few chops. And let's have a listen. So you can hear all the tape track is doing right now is using the audio from the drum tracks, pitching it down and providing some extra percussion for the background. And this is what it sounds like with all the other tracks combined. And as always, now we do some magic in order to arrange this beat. If you want to know how the magic is done, check the video up there or contact me for private online lessons. Link in the description. Other than that, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you don't miss the next video. I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, have a wonderful time. Peace. And now the final beat.